Welcome to this week's Titan 57 News. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ted Leroux. The recall petition for Governor Scott Walker is fully underway as of this past Tuesday. Opponents of Republican Scott Walker have acted out of anger over his successful push to take away nearly all public worker collective bargaining rights. 540,000 signatures are needed to force a recall election. The recall organizers hope to gain more signatures by reminding people of the collective bargaining law, which took away public employee unions' power to negotiate anything other than wage increases no greater than inflation. This created a major public outcry when it was put into effect, and organizers hope those same people who were moved to their voice of disapproval will also sign the petition. There will be a table in Reeve all week for people who wish to sign. This Thursday, November 17th, join the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh community and participate in the Nearly Naked Mile. This event is put on by the UWO Student Alumni Ambassadors and Circle K. Not only is the event fun and free, but it's an excellent way to give back to the community. All clothes taken off before the run are donated to Camp Wabeek in Wisconsin Dells. The camp is run by the Easter Seals organization and is for cognitive and physically disabled high school children. Registration for the run walk begins at 6 p.m. and the first 100 participants will receive a free t-shirt. The run and the participants' clothing take off at 6:45 p.m. from the Pollock Alumni House. Come run or walk nearly naked for a great cause. Welcome back to Titans 57 News. More was going on Wednesday, the 9th, than just the first snow of the season. The non-traditional student organization held an 80s night event in Halsey. Die-hard fans of pop culture of the 80s braved the cold weather to come see a showing of the cult classic film Footloose. Diane Escher, Gordana Ullman, and Annie Charlo even held a costume contest for those dressed in their 80s garb. The three winners received gift cards to Reeve Union. There was free popcorn and soda during the showing and even a little bit of dancing after the movie. Just goes to show you that the love people have for the 80s over 30 years later. We've got to take a quick break. Stick around. Titan 57 News will be right back after these messages. The Improvement and District Board of Oshkosh cut spending in 2012, but held on to $55,000 for a future improvement project. The $134,000 budget cuts the district's operating budget for staff, marketing, business recruitment, and events by a total of $19,000 and leaves the reserve fund intact for a future project. Options include acquiring land for parking, cleaning up a contaminated site, and creating an ice rink during the winter. The board plans to hold a special meeting in early December to come up with a list of projects to consider. Some of the featured projects include buying the former King Clift auto dealership to add parking in the 500 block of North Main Street and the purchase and cleanup of the Gunderson Cleaners building on High Avenue. Board members emphasized their desire to see the funds used in 2012. Board member Mike Russell said, "We have to get the ball rolling now." As the cold weather approaches, so does the Christmas spirit. For those who enjoy a good run or walk, this year's event is available for everybody to sign up, and all proceeds will go to help raise awareness for arthritis. Just go to the UW Oshkosh homepage and search Jingle Bell Run to register. The event starts at the Student Rec and Wellness Center on Saturday, December 10th at 9 a.m. Come dressed in a holiday-themed costume and don't forget to tie those jingle bells to your running shoes. Occupy Wall Street protesters are back in a New York City private park, but they can't stay there long. A New York Supreme Court judge decided the group can gather there but no more overnight stays. The ruling comes over police in riot-geared cleared Zuccotti Park of demonstrators and their tents in an early morning raid. The group had been camped out at the park for nearly 2 months. The movement has spawned several similar protests worldwide. Consumers are getting a small break on rising prices. The Consumer Price Index shows prices fell 0.1% in October, but compared to last year at the same time, prices are up 3.5%. The inflation measure is based on the cost of things like food, gas, clothing, and cars. Lower gas prices meant consumers spent less at gas stations last month, freeing them to spend money elsewhere. There are many ways iPhone owners can get help if their beloved phones break. Calling 911 is not one of them. Jeannie Moose shares his strange story of an angry iPhone user's meltdown. Well, I don't have an iPhone, but maybe after that, maybe it's a good thing. Do you have an iPhone, Sierra?
I definitely do.
Well, you know, how's that working out for you?
Yeah, it sucks right now.
It sucks right now?
Upgrades coming soon.
Well, let's hope, you know, you don't get on the line and act like that guy did. Wow,
Yeah.
what a story.
I wouldn't call 911 though.
Yeah, what a story right there. I don't think 911 is going to help you out with your iPhone problems.
not.
You know, I could be wrong, but you know, we'll see what happens. But a crazy story right there. iPhones have been having problems, but yours has been working out okay.
No, I put the 4G upgrade on the 3G, and now it's acting
it's
going
all
haywire.
getting screwed up. Can't keep up with technology
Not
these
at
days,
all.
I tell you. You know, it happens. You know, I have an Android phone myself.
Oh,
know,
you didn't get an iPhone though.
It works so good. You think
I
so?
do, yeah. The 4G works. I think
so?
the 4GS.
You know, well, oh, right,
4GS.
right, absolutely. So we'll see what happens down the road. See if I can get my hands on an iPhone. You know,
Yeah.
poor college student that I am. We'll see if I can get my hands on one.
Well, you can get one for $200.
That wraps up. Yes, I can. That wraps up this week's newscast. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ted Leroux.
And I'm Sierra Sutton. We'll be taking off a week due to Thanksgiving break. You have a Thanksgiving break?
Yes, I'll be with my family during Thanksgiving break. It'll be a great time.
Yeah, okay, good. And we'll be back at our regular schedule on November 30th. Well, what day do we come back to school?
I don't know what day we come back, but we'll see you then. Thanks for joining us on Titan 57 News.